Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and we are looking at the M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. How can I tell it's the M55 and not the M53? Well, the big fat barrel gives it away. That's the 8-inch howitzer. And it's got a mark of excellence on it because it's being commanded by Did You Feel It? And Did You Feel It is a member of What Arty Noobs. And we're on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay. And battle's underway. Okay, he's heading off to the southeast corner of the map, over this little road, down the ridgeline the other side. There's some nice places down here that you can get some good shots in on the enemy. And he's going far, far east. Okay, he's found his spot and is extending his aim. Okay, he's still not using his right hand mouse button to extend his aim. If he clicks the right hand mouse button anywhere on the minimap, it will take the view there straight away. It's very quick. And he's looking at Centurion, which is going up to the west side of the map, and it's being joined by a T-34-2. Okay, fires a round in there, gets some splash on that Centurion. Only 25 hit points, but he's relocating straight away to avoid counter battery. Okay, that T-34-2 and the Centurion are being faced off against by a Charioteer, a T-34 a Borsig. So, yep, I think they're going to be prevented from going very much further. They've got to that rock and they're sizing up the opposition on the other side of the rock. And he's almost loaded. Okay, he's ready to shoot. Rounds out. Ooh, full short. Okay, bad RNG because it was good aiming, but the RNG was bad and he missed the target. So he's relocated just a little way, just to make sure that the enemy can't pop a shell at him. Okay, he's looking again at that Centurion. Okay, there's a medium going up and down. A Batchat 25T is going up and down the centre line. This is a Tier 10 battle, by the way, so you're going to see some pretty meaty tanks. Okay, he's aiming at that T-34-2. It's right up on the edge of that ridgeline there. It rounds out. Oh, even though it's splashed at the edge of the ridgeline, it still caused 285 hit points of damage to that T-34-2. That's a good strike. Okay, so they've got a lot of tanks there now on that west flank, and they're quite some way south in the in Did You Feel It's area of the map, and he's looking at the town. It's a bit difficult for him to get a solution on that Conqueror, but he can put a shell in there. He's almost reloaded. He's backing up a bit, I think, to improve the angle just a little bit more. No, but he's lost sight of the Centurion, and he can't get that E100. He's having a look. There's an Emil there. No, it's not. It's disappeared. Okay, what's on the far side? Well, there were some. Yes, there is some tanks there. The Centurion and the T-34-2, and they're nicely together. Okay, rounds out. Oh, it's a Bombardier. He got both of them. 410 hit points on the T-34-2 and an additional 42 hit points on the Centurion. He killed 2 tanks with 1 shell. That's a Bombardier medal. And that Batchat 25T is not happy about that. Even though he's still got most of his hit points, he's a little bit cautious now of pushing forward because there's more enemy there than him. So he's on his own. Okay, he's gone back to looking at the centre of town. There's a Wizzy 132. Unfortunately, it's gone unsighted now, so he can't fire at that. The E100, in the meantime, has popped out to take a shot and disappeared back into cover. But we can see a T10. What is a T10 doing camping like a tank destroyer? That's a very bad play. So, Did You Feel It's fired a round at him? It's gone in, but it fell slightly to one side of the bushes. That's bad RNG again, unfortunately. That tank really shouldn't be there. It's the wrong tank to be sitting in a bush guarding a cap. He should be in the town centre at the very least. And the enemy's lost that Batchat. So They're now free and clear on the... Oh, they just also lost a T-34, a T-54 lightweight as well. Who went down to the enemy artillery. But they're now virtually clear, apart from that T-10, who's now moving up and trying to do the role he should be doing. But there's still at least 3 members of DigiFelix team around about grid square H1 and H2 who can move up and engage that T10. Plus the GW Tiger P is at that side of the map, so he can fire some shots directly into that T10 too. Okay, but DigiFelix fires in a round and he gets a splash hit. 64 hit points, 2 critical hits and some stuns, so that's going to help. Now he's moving even closer to the town. It doesn't matter too much that he's in the open here now, because it doesn't look as if the enemy light tanks are in any way that they could threaten him or see him. He's only got to worry about the tracer, but he's lining up a shot on that T10 because it's only got 4 hit points left. But he lost the Scorpion G there. It was taken down. Okay, he fires a round in. Oh, ammo rack! Only for 4 hit points, but it's an ammo rack, and ammo racks are so satisfying when you see the enemy tank explode. So that was a good kill there, the T10. Very nicely done. Okay, the enemy's lost a Death Star over on the other side of the map as well, which is very heartening, because they're now 4 tanks up. And DigiFelix looking at this Emil, and the Emil's been killed before he can even get a bead on him. So now he's looking for a T28 prototype, last seen in grid square B1, hiding around the bushes around these houses. Ah! Tree went down. Somebody's there. Okay, you can see some buildings being destroyed there as well, or some fences being destroyed. So somebody is moving in that corner of the map. And it's now quite okay for DigiFelix to move north, because there's only 4 enemies left, 2 of which are Arty, and the other 2 are tank destroyers. And they're going to go very defensive now. So he's free from worrying about... oh, another tree went down. That's another indication somebody's there. There's the GW Tiger P. The enemy GW Tiger P has been spotted. And the Scorpion G. Now, it looks like DigiFelix is recognising that the Scorpions and the T28 prototype is going to be the most dangerous opponent that his teammates are going to face. So he's aiming for the T28 prototype first. Round out. Ooh, I think that was close. Just overshot, I think. We don't know if it did any damage. I don't think it did. I think it may have fallen just over the edge of that lip. It did stun the T28, so we do know that. They have been spotted. Now, the Batchat 155-55 is... Oh, and he's been killed. Before I can even say it. That leaves only the T28 prototype left alive. And DigiFelix almost reloaded. And he's platooning. He's platooning with somebody who's already got 3. And they shoot and they kill. And that T28 prototype has been taken out. So let's have a look and see what the end of the battle was. And let's have a look at the end of battle results. And it's a 3rd class tanker for DigiFelix in the M55. He also got a bruiser medal because he scored at least 5 critical hits, incapacitations or module damages. He demolished that T10. He literally blew it up. Even though it was only 4 hit points, it was still spectacular to watch. And he also got a Brothers in Arms because he platooned at the last second, and he had 3 kills, so he picks up a nice Brothers in Arms constellation. And of course he gets that Bombardier for taking out that Centurion and the T-34-2 with 1 shell. That was lovely. Now if we look at the team scores, DigiFelix came a long way down in terms of damage. He was, let's have a look, 6th. When it comes to damage, only 1,402 hit points. But when it came to kills, he was joint top. He had 3 kills, along with the ISU 152, who he platooned with. And when it came to the base XP, again, he was a long way down the table. This time he was 7th. He only got 738 base experience points, but that's still okay. He did win the battle, and he got some nice rewards out of that. So, 10 shots fired in total, 2 direct hits, 2 penetrations. One of those, of course, was the exploding T10. He got 8 splash damage. He did damage of 1,402 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 5 enemy vehicles, he destroyed 3. He also did stun damage of 521 hit points, we got stun assistance, and he caused 7 stuns in total. He has a premium account, so he earned 27,216 credits. After deductions for ammunition, which is fairly expensive on the M55, he takes away 8,516 credits. He received 1,107 experience points on a premium account, times 3 because it was the first victory of the day, and he walks away with 3,321 experience points. So, great battle there. Thank you very much indeed for submitting this replay. Did you feel it? I think everyone would have enjoyed seeing both that Bombardier and the exploding T10, and of course to see that battle so expertly wrapped up. So, that was enjoyable. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I will see you in the next replay.